can respond however Kweli wants to respond.
True.
It's just that this is what you're going to get. Let's see, Talib Kweli, fear of...
Oh, he went off on somebody because
he always goes off on somebody.
Fans were mad that they had to get a $4.99 subscription to that website to stream the album, just for them to pull the album down. So they were chopping him up online because people
now it's on Bandcamp.
Exactly. People went through all that to get subscriptions, and he was defending himself, saying, "Go follow Kanye something." It was bleeped out. I couldn't even say what he said. Like, he brought Kanye up, and he was just going back and forth.
Don't ever bring Kanye up if you're trying to defend yourself,
bro. He was going back and forth with people that were calling him out for having them subscribe as fans, and he actually one of the comments.
See, this is the problem when you become too much of a fanboy.
Who you talking about?
I'm
the
not
person?
saying
Not
you.
me. I'm talking about the people that were mad.
Yeah.
Okay.
You become too much of a fanboy. You paid for a subscription for you to listen to the album. But by this time, you should have listened to it, right? And now that it's off of that streaming service, it's now on Bandcamp. Bandcamp is a free service.
Well,
so it doesn't matter, right? In my personal opinion.
He said, nobody said you were obligated to support me. In fact, I said the exact opposite. I said, please don't support me because I don't want you to support me.
That's why none of us have listened to that album yet.
You should go support the Nazis, loving Ye instead, since you think he's right.
Yep. That's what I wrote.
Yeah, calm down, B.
You know he's mad at Kanye anyway.
So
because
who
of
you
what
lying
Kanye
for?
said about him.
Don't support me. Didn't you say you were we're leaving because you had better albums to listen to? So leave. Bye. You lie a lot. This is after somebody cooked him about the $4.99 subscription.
And so the person said, "You sound crazy and like a simple-minded Stan slave following the narrative that they want you to believe to benefit solely themselves." What?
This person paid to hear that album.
He definitely paid.
Black Star and Kweli asked us to pay for a subscription at Luminary to be able to stream their album, and they removed it. But we are obligated to support them. Bruh, please unplug yourself and see past to your stardom.
Stand them.
None of this makes any sense.
Yeah.
Nah, that argument doesn't even make sense because if you paid for that, find fault with yourself for paying for that streaming service that nobody else is using. You know what I'm saying?
Man, he's going.
Yeah. And then there's a big, long,
You see it?
multiple paragraph thing. I mean, it's like 4 paragraphs.
It's Kweli-esque.
And it starts off, "I'm not your slave, white man." So really, I
Sound
don't
like our comment section.
So really, I don't owe you an explanation for any
But
effing thing.
he explained a whole lot. I don't get it.
And then he continues, "Calm yourself. What Luminary paid me is none of your business. They paid us fairly for 3 months by letting y'all hear it. Not owning it, hearing it on their platform, we kept up without taking it down for 7 additional months without striking new deals because we are kind-hearted
They
and
hurt
gracious."
themselves by using Luminary.
Can you imagine? All the people that didn't listen to this project,
That would have listened to the project.
they would have made the money up.
Yes.
Yeah.
They hurt themselves by using that.
Hey, Lone, I feel like me and you in a book club now. Now, a year later, we have made this album available for sale on another platform because we effing felt like it. So if you want to buy it, buy it. If you don't. What do you say? If you don't F.
Why are you crying about it?
Yeah, why are you crying about
I
it?
don't care.
Do you go to Spotify to stream an album and then demand that the artist give you the album for free somewhere else? No, you don't do that to anyone but Black Star. We don't make this music for you. Wow. He don't have any type of PR.
We make it for our own mental health, obviously.
And most definitely ain't gonna say nothing.
He ain't gonna say a
Not
word
one
about
thing.
this,
You
is he?
gotta pay that child support.
Bro, at the end of the day, we said from the beginning that this was not the vibe. I mentioned on the show that we talked about, I said, just put it up on Bandcamp, tag a price on it, let the people get it, and let's just rock out. I'd have went on there and bought it.
I can okay, to only for Kweli's defense.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
All right.
I can appreciate the fact that they tried to make a deal for themselves that was better than what the streaming platforms face, because we all know that they don't pay anything and it's just getting worse realistically.
Okay.
I can appreciate that, but at the same time, this is the backlash that you get from that, where you have a whole bunch of fans that have adapted a way of listening to stuff that have never listened to your project. It's just what it is. And so, yes, people are going to lash out. People are going to be upset. And then when you do something like this, like bring it back to a platform months later when they thought that the only way that they were going to be able to get it was through Luminary, yes, you're going to piss people off, and it pissed people off. You have to eat that as an artist.
You
have
to eat that.
Like, you can't be in here crying back and forth and arguing with somebody who has a legitimate argument for that. That's a fan. Like, I don't know. It seems misguided
with your fans,
It seems misguided to me. And so, like, I can appreciate some of it. And yes, they can do whatever they want with their project, but like, grow up.
And clearly a bigger fan than me or basically anybody at this table, because we still haven't listened to the album.
Look, I've said many times on this show that Black Star was the reason that I became a fan of hip hop. I listened to it before, but I became a fan because of Black Star.
You've always said that.
And I did not go to reach this out, and I'm a hip hop connoisseur of doing this stuff. I was not interested in signing up for this. It didn't interest me enough to want to do that. You have a lot of people like that. It's just what it is. And so, yes, I'm sure a lot of people did sign up, and I'm sure they made their money, and that's great. But this type of back and forth is just too much.
Yeah. How does he have the energy to do this?
I don't know.
He's known for doing
good
this
for you.
Like, he's
to
been
worry
this
that
person.
much. If we were like that and we're battling back and forth with everybody in the comment section, I don't have the time or the desire.
These are multiple paragraphs. Like, these are
he's
paragraphs.
going, like, he's actually.
This isn't like, hey.
Lone's looking at the screenshot.
Butthurt about it.
Yeah, you could tell he's really bothered. Like, this bothered him that Buddy came at him like that. He's definitely bothered. But these paragraphs, like, going back and forth like this with the people that have, helped you ascend to where you are.
They kind of whack too, honestly.
Yeah.
The
I think
fan?
it's both.
You think it goes both ways?
I think it's both.
Absolutely.
I think it's like to be this upset because they're re-releasing it on Bandcamp. Like,
that's
come
whack.
on, like it
You thought it was a secret society that you had to pay admission and nobody could ever hear it unless come on, that's lame.
Is there a way, or is there a standard or a precedent, I should say, as it relates to how you should respond to your fans?
Obama.
Oh,
you said, is there a president? I'm sorry.
Presidents. I said presidents. I ain't say president. I didn't say president. Here you go. You knew you was about to co-sign.
And actually, I was going to correct you, but
why you ain't correct me?
I'll let you slide.
Why would you not correct me?
I did.
Yeah, he did. So
it's all
no,
good.
you actually was clowning me. That's what he was.
That's still
Spoke. Thank you. I
Spoke
feel
it.
better. Go ahead, man.
No, I don't know if there's.
Thank you.
Kweli can respond however Kweli wants to respond.
True.
It's just that this is what you're going to get. Is you're going to get us who don't care about this at all that are talking about it. It's like, why are we talking about this?
You'll go listen to the album?
We talking about because we're talking heads and we're on a podcast. We're talking about it. But outside of that, like, if I was just a fan, I would just be like, bro, just put the music out. I don't know, like, put it. You just be like, I'm sorry. Apologize or something. I don't know.
Where's the link?
What do you want me to do?
Yeah,
I don't care that much.
So
because if you really liked it and you had that access to it, you paid for,
right?
I'd have my own version of this anyway. Somehow, I would have already figured out how to get it for myself.
Exactly. I could have gotten this album if I wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, anybody can get anything. It's not that hard.
No, it's not.
So,
for $4.99, whatever you paid on Luminary, I don't know if it's monthly or one time, but look, you got your exclusivity. You were one of the people that could actually make comments on what this album sounded like, because of course we didn't listen. So
I didn't hear anybody say it was like super great
like that.
I heard I've heard the opposite. I heard it wasn't all that spectacular.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So I don't know. This is from fans, but again, I don't have an opinion on this because I didn't listen. So
I haven't heard anybody
that
rave
ship
about
has
it.
sailed.
Yeah, moment's over, bro.
Sunk.
I mean, it's on Bandcamp now, so maybe I'll listen to it. Maybe.
Yeah,
if I feel like it.
If I feel like it. But
Jay Moore, you sound like the wave has passed.
It's one of these things where it's like,
if it was that great, there would be people within my circle who would say, "Yo, you need to drop that $4.99."
Exactly.
It probably would have been one of us.
Look, just like I saw that the Killer Mike said there's going to be some physical media for this album, and I'm going to buy it.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a CD or a vinyl.
Hopefully, I can get one signed.
Yeah.
And to your
I agree.
To your point about how do you conduct yourself with fans? This
Not like this.
As a fan, this puts me off to not even care even more to want to check it out. It's just kind of like, yeah, sure, I'm a fan of Yasin. I'm a fan of Madlib, but I haven't really been a fan of Kweli for a long time, and none of this makes me Even
Doesn't help, does it?
Probably not since
doesn't help.
Eardrum, honestly.
It's been a long time.
That's been a long time. Eardrum was.
He did drop some records with his kids, some videos that were pretty decent that I liked.
I didn't even get a
But,
chance to see those.
Eardrum is the last body of work from Kweli that I appreciated.
And he hasn't helped his standing with his Twitter,
He ain't on
whatever
Twitter
you want
no
to call it. Well, when he was on there, I think the one I showed was from
sometimes,
his IG.
sometimes it's like you don't want to meet the people that are making the art.
Yeah, that really is a thing to where like, man, I just do not want. Like I remember when I got an opportunity to meet Common. I
Yeah,
was like, do I really want to meet Common? Like, what if he is a complete jerk?
yeah.
And
Yep.
he smells like
What if he's like Pete
cheap
Rock?
liquor.
Oh man,
I heard Pete Rock's a really nice guy.
I met him in New York. He
Yeah.
actually was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His online persona is not.
Yeah, I got a
I don't know
chance.
what's
I got a
going
chance
on
to meet him when he came here too. For the,
No, he just met him.
He was
quick
really
enough
cool.
to sign something, but
you know, he signed. Yeah, he did sign my Soul Survivor. Took a picture, but it was the person who was there taking pictures. So I never got a picture.
He actually pulled me to the side and gave me some advice, and was actually cool. So
Like he seems like in all the
he
interactions
went off
that I've
on loan
seen.
the next day.
Yeah. But,
shout out to Ice Standard, man. I was at Beast of the Beats, and he gave me some game. So that interaction was dope. Now I don't know what's going on with the internet.
Yeah.
Saying, but all right, man. He's still an OG, still a legend.